Hi, this is Brian and I want to show you an amazing product. This product is called the Wireless Garage Door Monitor. Now it's really a great system, and here's what it consists of right quick, and then I'm going to actually demonstrate it for you. I'm going to show you the different zones that you can use. I'm going to demonstrate 3 zones and let you hear the alert sound that it does make when someone opens the garage door. Now this is the receiver here. Let me get just a little bit closer here. And the receiver has 4 LED indicator lights. They're red and they will actually light up for each zone that you set. Now whatever you set your sensor to, whatever zone you set the sensor to, then it will correspond with the light once the garage door is actually open. And it also has a green light here, which is set to on once it's armed and everything is set and your garage door is closed and your sensor is ready. It will stay green until the door is open. Then one of these zones will light up, whichever zone that you have it set for. Now you can use up to 4 different sensors, one for each zone. So there's 4 zones that you can actually use at the same time. You may have a double garage. You may have just one single garage door, but you can use each zone however you want to use. And you also have the antenna here. This is to give you the long range, because this is a long range system. It can work up to 800 feet without losing a loss of signal, but that's going to also depend on if there's any obstructions in the way, such as any metal buildings, just any type of large obstructions. And we recommend that you use this up to around 400 feet for optimal performance, and that's really great. And let me show you on the side here, it has a selector switch. You can actually turn the selector switch to off, and if you don't want it to make any sound at all, you just want to monitor the lights, then you can turn it to off, and you have the alert setting, then you have an alarm setting. And on the back of the system you have a mute button here. If you're using the alarm setting, the only way to turn it off and to quieten it is to hit the mute button here until the garage door is closed. I'm going to remove the back here. There's a learn button on the back, and the learn button is what you will use to set your 4 zones whenever you're wanting to set it to zone 1 or maybe zone 3 or zone 4. You'll simply press this learn button on the back, and then once you're pressed the learn button, it will cause one of these zones lights, or zone 1 will actually begin to flash first, and then you just press the learn button on the back to move to each zone, and then that's how you actually set your sensor. Now this is the actual sensor here, and this is what is mounted to your garage door. You can mount it anywhere on the door that you want to, or as long as it's on the bottom of your door, of course. You can mount it to the right side, you can mount it to the left side, you can mount it to the middle of your garage door, just whatever your preference is. And once your garage door is open, this rod that is going to drop out of it just like that. Let me get it where you can see it. Once that rod drops out, then that is going to actually cause the alert to sound. And when you're setting your zones, this is how you actually set your zones. Like I said before, you press the learn button till zone 1 flashes. If you want to go to zone 3, then you'll press it two more times to go to zone 3. Once zone 3 is flashing, to activate the sensor, you just let the rod drop down just like that, and it will stop flashing, it will turn green, and it is ready to go. Now I'm going to have my sensor mounted to my garage door. I am going to go out, and for simplicity's sake, I'm going to lay the actual receiver on the ground right there next to the door as the door does open up, so that you can actually see that. And as you'll notice, I have an older garage, so it really doesn't matter if you have a brand new garage, an older garage, or a single door, double door, quadruple door, whatever. It will work just great. Now let me take you outside and show you the demonstrations. Okay, I actually have the receiver on the floor just for simplicity's sake, so that you can actually see the LEDs as they light up once the garage door is open. And I'm going to do this on zone 1 first, and then I'll do a demonstration on zone 2 and then zone 3. That way you can hear the beeps, and you can hear how each zone has its own continuous beep there. And once it does start beeping, then you will need the garage door to be closed so that it will actually stop beeping. So I'm going to raise up the garage door now, and you'll be able to see, if you'll notice my sensor, it is mounted right there at the corner of my door. Now it has a rod that is actually inserted to the left of that sensor, and once the door raises high enough and that rod slips down and drops out, then that's going to set the alert off. That's going to set it off, and you will lower the door back down until the rod pushes back in to stop it. Now here we go. All right, it's just as simple as that. Now let me change the zones, and the way that you will actually change the zones is use the learn button that I showed you that was on the back of the receiver. You'll just press and hold that learn button down until your zone lights start blinking, and then you press the learn button one time until it moves through each of the zones, and then you just stop it on the zone that you want to select, and then you actually activate the sensor that is on the door to set that zone. So let me set zone 2, and I'll be right back. Okay, I have zone 2 set. Now I'm going to raise the garage door up, and you will hear the series of beats. It's going to beep 2 times real fast to indicate that it is zone 2. And by the way, once you set your zones, you're going to know the zones that you set it for, but if you can't remember the zones that you had it actually set for, and someone does get into your garage and opens the garage door up, then you'll know what zone it is by the series of beeps. So here we go. All right, notice how it beat 2 times real fast. That was an indication that it was set to zone 2, and the zone 2 LED light was lit up. And let me set it to zone 3, and I will be right back with zone 3. Okay, now we have zone 3 set. I'm going to raise the garage door, and you will hear 3 beeps this time to indicate that it is in zone 3. All right, and there we have it. That's how you set all your zones and use all of your zones that you want to use, and that's the nice sound that you get from the receiver in each zone. Now, this is really a great system. It's great for your garage, and no matter how large or how small, whether it's a single door garage, double door garage, or whatever, it works really great. Now, to learn more about this product, see the description below, or the link in the description below. And to purchase this product, also check out the link in the description as well. Now, I highly recommend this system, and it is a great system, so check it out today.